very curious about this mid lane. We'll have to wait and see. And Effort goes ahead and picks Leona anyway.
And Nara's been picked a lot early, as we do see actually a nice hook here.
Oh man, well, Effort's dead. Just like that,
Master
first
curse.
blood. That's gonna be a, yeah. He guns it for the bottom scuttle. And hopefully he doesn't get that one stolen away. So let's take a look at how Effort just straight up gets hooked.
Yeah, I mean, he just gets hooked here. I mean, even like even if he had Zenith bladed in, I don't think there's any scenario where he wins this. And Summit.
Yeah, we have the teleport coming in, and Peanut actually got turret aggro, so that's a little bit off. There's no teleport on the Zoe, so some CS going to be missed there. Notice the top lane, that gap is also widening pretty largely as they're going to go for the root here onto Effort. Another hook going to come in, the flash available, but they're just trying to trade it back onto Kellen, who does take a ton of damage, but again, Effort has to flash away as Peanut going to have that spear sail wide. Up into the top lane as Rich will look to take an aggressive trade, but that might just mean his doom, as there is really nowhere for him to run. Just going to be taken down as Krako takes that. If you get a strategy and it keeps working, don't change it. As Kellen has to be careful here. That's going to be a pretty late blade coming out there from the Leona, but he's dead, it looks like anyway, as Duckdom, though, trying to come in with the big carry. He's got that crescendum rolling, as Kellen is going to survive as well.
In that brush, if you watch it again, he comes over here, baits out the undertow, and he's just going to go ahead and toss his box here. He does, of course, stopwatch away, and the damage output is so strong at this point. And even with the Ragnarok there, his hook does a little bit of extra damage, and they're able to burst down Krako before he dies. Pretty impressive stuff here. And Nongshim just one step ahead with these rotations. And if they had, like, even 10 more seconds, they would have actually gotten the last plate on that turret, too. Just barely not. And Rich should be fine here. He's actually going to try to trade this, though.
Oh!
That was crazy.
Nice flash there. Go down, as you may need to take over Wolf. My stream's having a little bit of...
Alright, well, we're going to see Rich isolated here on the side. He's stunned up. He's going to continue to engage and does a bunch of damage there. Effort has to run away. Summit just barely able to escape over the wall. And nobody dying on the side of Liv Sandbox here. Bay is down, but everyone's so low health that this is still a 3v3 fight now around the Herald. And Peanut will smite that away as they're just trying to grab it, but I think Krako is going to take it away. Nope, Lantern!
Oh, what? Guys, come on! Alright, there he goes. And now they're going to go for a trade. See you later, Kellen. Just going to get blasted in the face there. I suppose that's
open
the...
things up for Fate is... Maybe you could... I mean, you'll get a second chance at this team fight now.
Yeah, looks like Rich just got pretty overextended there in the front, so they were able to chop him down, and Summit did a great job of baiting up on the top side, so Krako kind of hunting everybody down there, and yeah, after that, this is kind of where I picked up from.
Yeah.
Just little do-si-do here.
I mean, Rich...
That was unfortunate.
He did a ton of damage on his exit from this world, but... Unfortunately, just not able to live there, not able to finish.
Built up, and it looks like we're actually going to fight over this Drake here. Liv Sandbox not scared to fight for this one, but this is what I was talking about, this one-item power spike with the poke that they have. Immediately.
Duckdom is like, yeah, so while you guys are being indecisive, another turret, by the way.
Yeah,
just going to grab some
third turret of the game.
Yep.
Okay, Ragnarok coming out here a bit late, but again, they're just setting up a concave and saying, okay, we'll see how the poke comes in. You see that a Shock Blast on the Summit isn't going to do too much. They got to hit that squishy backline. They'd love to hit Fate and Root if possible, as aggro on the Drake goes back to the side of Nongshim. Gonna leash here just a bit. Hook gonna sail wide as Root Gale forces the stun that comes out. Okay, a sleep here onto Peanut could be huge. There's that burst I was talking about, and that's gonna give control of the pit over to the side of Liv Sandbox. Able to lock down that Mountain Drake, and more poke coming out here. Fate literally trying to single-handedly carry his team back into the game, as Effort now going to get that engaged down onto Bay.
For Liv Sandbox. We're going to watch this this fight for Fate. Look at where he is on the side of the fight. He gets the big sleep off onto Peanut. Peanut's insanely low. And Rich, he's not a top laner who could really hard engage on him over this wall. Like, there's not much he could do. So he has to back away and almost gets taken out here. He's slapped, of course, and then eventually pushed back over the wall. But Fate just did so much damage there off of 2 big shots. I mean, even with the amount of range that Nongshim has, bullet time isn't that useful. They're again vision control of this Drake, and they're just trying to rush it down with the clear time they have, and they're probably going to get it.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get this one here. Smited down by Peanut, and all of a sudden, Root gets caught out. This is messy for the side of Liv Sandbox. Over the wall comes Rich. That's going to be another one of them poked out.
Grabs another one on his way to this inhibitor. Isn't able to get the inhibitor turret. Kellen's going deep.
Kellen trying to add some more Pog votes if he didn't already have enough. Although, did they just overextend here? Nice play once again coming in. Effort desperately trying to get in there and do it, but not able to do too much. They're at least able to get the 1 kill.
Pretty sure Croco actually nailed that. That's actually huge because, again, that last fight, as we're going to take a look at this Baron rush down, and box placement's really nice here. Just not much you could do, unfortunately. It feels like the walls were closing in on Liv Sandbox. They saw Baron disappear before their eyes, and then they just decided to kind of go for it because they didn't want to give up another objective. This is insane.
I mean, he was reading that from the back. Like he knew the portal jump was coming in. You have to pre-fire that death sentence essentially to make sure that one does land. And at the end of the day, you can see that Summit flashes forward for that kill. Yeah, that's a pretty little cooldown at this point. We'll see if he can get it back later on in the fight. That's going to be the kill going to actually Duck Dom on the side of Nongshim here, as I don't know what that solar flare was. Now Effort is just going to have to flash away. In goes Croco, is able to get a huge Gore Drinker stack there, but even the bullet time not really able to do much. Summit coming in here, and everybody on the side of Liv Sandbox just filtering in one by one. This is not what you want to see if you are a Liv Sandbox fan, as the rest of the members super low, and it looks like Nongshim might just look for the end now.
Yeah, it looks like this is just going to be a good old GG at the end of this game. No light at the end of the tunnel anymore for Liv Sandbox. Even after that one incredible fight from Fate, there is just simply no way out. Too indecisive. Nongshim again out-rotating, out-macroing with this Aphelios pick, getting tons of turret plates early. Very impressive macro game once again.